All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to episode number 2. Okay, so this is still the series AI from baby steps to breakthroughs. Today's episode in the series AI from baby steps to breakthroughs, we're going to be talking about learning to crawl and beginning to walk in terms of AI. So, as I mentioned before in our last episode, we explored the birth of artificial intelligence. We compared it to a baby's first cry. And today, we're going to continue on that journey. And we're looking at AI's early days, a time when it was learning to crawl. Okay. So, let's imagine again. Imagine a baby just a few months old, beginning to explore the world by crawling. This stage is filled with curiosity and discovery. Like if you remember any child you've been around, once they start moving around and crawling, they're pulling down things. You got to put those things up high, right? To think about those things, they're curious about the world around them. Similarly, in the early days of AI, it was about exploration and experimentation. So after the Dartmouth conference in 1956, researchers began to develop the foundational techniques and algorithms that would allow machines to process information and learn from that information. So one of the key figures in AI's early days was John McCarthy, who was often referred to as the father of artificial intelligence. McCarthy developed the programming language Lisp, so that's LISP, in 1958, which became the fundamental tool for AI research. So think of Lisp as the baby's steps that allow AI to start moving forward, just like a baby is learning to coordinate its movements by using its hand and learning what to do with its hands and knees and feet. So during this period, AI researchers focused on symbolic reasoning and problem solving. Early AI systems like the logic theorists developed by Alan Newell and Herbert A. Simon were designed to mimic human reasoning by solving mathematical problems and proving theorems. So imagine a baby playing with shapes, figures, and how to fit those into the right holes. These early AI systems were doing something similar, learning to recognize patterns and solve puzzles. As AI continued to crawl, it began to explore more complex tasks. And so in the 1960s, researchers developed the General Problem Solver, GPS, an AI program that solved a wide range of problems by breaking them down into smaller and more manageable steps. So this is like a baby learning to navigate its environment and understand that it can reach a toy by moving one hand and then the other, right? So during these days, AI also started to experiment with language. So in 1966, Joseph, I really don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's Weizenbaum, created ELIZA, an early natural language processing program that could simulate a conversation with a human. Imagine that. So think of this as the baby starting to babble and coo and experiment with its own sounds and beginning to form simple words. ELIZA was one of the first attempts at making machines understand and respond to human language. However, just crawling is only the beginning of the baby's journey. These early AI systems had their limitations. They could perform specific tasks, but that lacked the flexibility and general intelligence of a human. Researchers, quickly realized that building true intelligent machines would require much more sophisticated techniques that a deeper understanding of human cognition. So as we reflect on AI's early days, it clear that these foundational experiments were crucial. They did set the stage for an incredible advancement that would come later. So, just like a baby who learns to crawl before taking its first step, AI needed this period to explore and learn to develop the capabilities we see today. So, that's it for this episode. So, in our next episode, we're going to explore how AI began to understand language and take its first step into a more advanced problem solving technique. So, join us as we continue this exciting journey from baby steps to breakthrough. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to having you guys on the next episode and on this journey in particular.